Alrighty, welcome back to Daily Day Trades YouTube, where we go over our trades from the day and then go over what we're going to be looking to trade tomorrow. First up, our watch list from the Discord this morning. We were expecting more choppy trading, and that is exactly what we got. I expect this to continue into the rest of the week and basically until the CPI data comes out on Friday. Now, the CPI data this month really might not be that big of a deal as long as it doesn't surpass those levels from April that it set I guess when it came out in May, and that was around 8.5%, I think. As long as it's below that, it could even go a little bit above what came out last time, because we did have a little bit of a decline, so we have a little bit of leeway to do there. So if it surprises on the upside, that might not be a huge deal. Still, that is the big event this week. There's not a ton of economic news going on. Today we did have Amazon split, and I said right at the start that I'm going to make a play on that at open. I think this is a really good move for Amazon. By splitting their shares 20-1, they're really not losing any demand from long-term investors that are already holding the stock. Those people are going to hold the stock regardless of how it splits or reverse splits. They're just going to have those shares basically forever as a long-term investor. Now people who wanted to invest long-term in Amazon but didn't have the capital to do so, they can now do it because it was $2,500. And let's say you had a $10,000 account, then buy one share of Amazon, and that is 25% of your account. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to do that. Now, pretty much anyone can grab a couple shares of Amazon and hold on to them, and it's a great company. Why not get you a couple shares? So we did buy some calls right here, 128 calls for this Friday. I wanted to get more time, but they were just psycho expensive. That ended up being really good. I sold a few of them up here somewhere. No, it's more like here for 71%. I think, let me double check on that. So yeah, we got them at 194, sold those at 320, so 65% on those. Then went through and got some Neo calls. They had some news that AMD is now taking over their chip making process. So that was good news for them. They had a really volatile first 5 minutes or so, came straight back down. I was watching them on the way up, and then kind of forgot about it, to be honest, and then bought in too late. It bounced off this view up here, which is why this line is here, and I considered averaging down because I thought it might run back up again. Luckily, I didn't. Broke back down here. I sold them right there. So that was a loss, but not very much. I think, maybe 10% or something on those. They were pretty cheap. There's more talking about that. Oh, everyone pause what you're doing. Today, June 6th, this is D-Day. It is the 78th anniversary of D-Day, I believe, which is when we invaded Normandy with the Allied troops. It is a very important day in history, so take some time, think about all the people who did this for you. This was what it looked like 3 days after the invasion started. I actually have a picture exactly from the spot where this is taken, and it's crazy to see what it looks like now in comparison to then. It's also crazy how far they had to run up that beach to get to those German guys. So that was pretty scary. Let's just be glad that we don't have to do that yet. Who knows? Russia might do something crazy. We might have to start running up beaches again, but let's hope not. So yeah, shout out to all the veterans out there. It's really important to thank those guys for what they do. Very important part of our country, and the reason that we are able to do things like sit around and trade stocks. It's because they went out there and chased people with really underpowered machine guns while they got shot at from 16 different angles. So, thank one of them today. Moving on. I got some SPY puts for Wednesday for 204. This is a pretty simple one. It was running in the morning and then kind of made a flip around. Where is Le SPY here? Here it is. So, it made this run and then a really decisive move here, break through the view up very aggressively. There wasn't any news. I checked to see what exactly was going on, but didn't really find anything. I ended up just selling like here or something. I didn't try to test my luck with that. I thought it might have been able to go down a little bit further. I am holding one, so I'll have one of those that I'm just going to kind of YOLO into Wednesday. And yeah, that's paid for by the profits of the other ones. I think we got 35% or something on that, so that wasn't bad. Moving into tomorrow / more of swing trade stuff, I do like Upstart. I put this out on the swing trade portfolio. We picked it up at 47.32. Here's the price. We'd be looking to get somewhere around 80. That's about 63%. And then starting to get worried area would be around the $40, which is about a 15% loss. But a lot of it is based on the stuff that this guy says in this article here. And you don't have to read this whole thing, but if you're in the Discord, I did link it there. Here's all the reasons. If you want to, just even screenshot the video. That's just a summary, but it does go into extreme depth of a lot of different things. This guy makes a lot of good points, and Upstart was a really, really big deal there about a year ago when they were just going absolutely nutso and got up to. When they got up to $405-ish, that is 757% from where it is right now. So I don't think it's going to get back up there anytime soon, but it does have that kind of upward potential that you look for in a growth company. So maybe this will get some better press, get a little more eyes on it. The volume's still a little bit low, but I think that will be a good swing. Another thing to look for in terms of the recession watch, this is going to be UUP, which is just an index following the dollar. If the dollar does start to break down again, then that's a pretty good sign that something's going wrong. I don't think there's really that big of a worry for that, just because of the exchange rates. The dollar is actually kind of killing it over everything else right now, especially stuff in Europe, overseas. All those people are probably more screwed than we are, so we can at least have good exchange rates. That's one bonus with all this nonsense going on. I do want to keep watching NEO tomorrow. NEO has had a bad go of it the past long time. They've really been going straight down, but every week or two there does come out some more news that makes NEO a more legitimate company, trying to up their production. They got the AMD deal now, so they could be due for a little run up. I was trying to catch some of that today, didn't end up happening, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye on them as time moves on. Another thing to watch would be solar companies. So there's a solar ETF called, I believe, TAN. Yeah, Investco Solar ETF. This is up 4% today. The administration is making it easier to import those, giving out more subsidies. They're just really pushing for solar to be a more dominant form of energy. Other things that would be within that realm is First Solar, and then also Sun Power. So those may be a few good ones to watch tomorrow. If you do want to get all of these alerts, there is a link in the description of this video. It will take you here where you get all the alerts for the option trades, also the swing trade portfolio, a trading course here that I'm building out that is in the website linked below as well. Today I did lower the price of the trade alerts down to $19, so it's about 33% off right now, and there is still a free trial, so hop on your free trial today. You can stay, you can cancel, it doesn't matter. If you cancel during the free trial, you don't get charged for anything. It's risk-free play, So also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's all I got for today. Have a good one.